Aptos. So, of the sort of new L1s effectively that have been about this the past couple of years, Sui and Aptos have been two of the ones that have been certainly the most hyped, some of the most backed, and certainly there's excitement around both. So I want to take a look really at where Aptos is right now in terms of their ecosystem, in terms of how they're doing on transactions per second, that kind of thing, and where potentially we can see this go this year, because I think new all-time high is a given. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, it shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on this channel. Now, in the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these cryptos. They were coins that I expected were going to make me very good money. If you'd have gotten in on these coins when I released the videos, these are the prices that you'd have gotten in on. All you would have had to do is sit on these coins for 16 months or so, and you've been able to sell at these prices, and these are what your profits would have been. So 100 into each in under a year and a half would have netted you a profit of over 123 grand. Now, again, to put to context, in under a year and a half, that's nearly a house in some places. It's a mansion in other countries. So it ain't too bad. Now, the thing is you don't have 15, 16 months to sort your portfolios out. We're in a bull cycle right now. Bitcoin is trying for new highs, likely to hit new highs this week. And if you're sitting on coins that you're not confident in, it's time you got that sorted. Get onto copymycrypto.com, just have a look at the website. On there, you will see what my members have earned. You can see the successes we have had. You can see their testimonials. Copymycrypto.com is where I share with my members the coins that I own. When I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, the price that I'm going to do it at, so my members can copy along exactly. It means they make the same profit as me, but they don't have any work to do at all. And again, if you go through the site, read through it all, verify everything that you read, and if you like what you see, guys, try out the service before these markets really start ripping. Because if you're holding coins you don't like or you're not confident in, it's probably because you're going to end up watching everyone else making money while you don't. Now, Aptos. So as we can see on Aptos, had a couple peaks, launched in October 2022, and it did pretty well at the beginning of 2023. Obviously then had a big pullback, then had a rally in April. We had that sort of first initial wave of bull cycle. A few of the coins did quite well. Aptos all-time high is $19.90, so effectively it's got to do 100% gain to get to a new all-time high. After that, it's in price discovery mode. So reality is I think there's a very, very, very good chance this is going to do break a new all-time high, this bull cycle. Aptos is an L1 proof of stake blockchain. They have their own smart contract programming language called Move, which is a Rust-based programming language that was independently developed by Meta DM blockchain engineers. They are the ones that were obviously working on Facebook's, Meta's blockchain before they sort of gave up on the project effectively. Aptos, the vision is to bring mainstream adoption to Web3 and empower an ecosystem of dApps to solve real-world user problems. Now, in theory, they can do a throughput of 150,000 transactions per second through what they call parallel execution. Now, if this is to happen, this makes this one of the strongest blockchains around. This makes it rival, they could run Visa effectively if they can get that level of throughput. They had a huge fundraising round. They raised 200 million in a seed round led by Andreessen Horowitz. You also had Tiger Global, Multi-Coin Capital. Then they raised another 200 million through Dragonfly, Apollo Global, Franklin Templeton, Animoca, Jump Crypto, and others. Obviously, they have done very, very well. They've also got strategic investment from Binance Labs, although that is an undisclosed amount, but you can bet it's going to be a fair chunk of change. Now, the founders of Aptos are Mo Sheikh and Avery Ching, both former employees of Meta. Mo Sheikh is the current CEO of the company. Avery Ching, on the other hand, is the CTO of Aptos. And they both worked on the DM blockchain project at Meta. And then they decided to join forces to create Aptos Labs when the DM project was discontinued. So obviously it comes as no surprise that Aptos employs some of the technicalities of DM, and a number of the team obviously are former DM block engineers. Now, again, the fact that the team claim they can do 150,000 transactions per second is staggering. Like, we see big claims in crypto all the time. I assume, I think it's a fair bet that they have probably shown decent evidence that they can in fact do that. Otherwise, they wouldn't have raised $400 million in seed funding before even really launching. Don't forget, like mainnet was launched in October of 2022, and they raised those funds prior to the mainnet launch. So they must have given evidence to the investors that that theoretical throughput of 150,000 transactions per second is very, very achievable. Now, their actual tag is Aptos, the world's most production-ready blockchain. Now, tagline, not terrible. I don't think it's great by any stretch of the imagination, but they're saying that it's got everything ready to build a big idea and move it forward fast. And you can see that you've got people like companies like Microsoft, MasterCard, Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, Coinbase, Universal, MoonPay, all there on Aptos already. And AI, is available to use within Aptos. Their community has grown dramatically. In terms of ecosystem projects, there we go. So we'll get the ecosystem projects up, but I do want to show the explorers. So let's get the explorers up as well. The explorer. So as you can see, in terms of projects, 188. So that's actually a hell of a lot of projects in quite a short turnaround. You can see that there's plenty that are ready to use Aptos. Actually, gaming has got a decent amount of projects, and you would expect that because, again, in terms of gaming requires an immense amount of transactions per second, especially if you're going to have tens of thousands of people playing a game at any one time. The throughput required is going to be enormous. So, Aptos is kind of an ideal chain in that regard for gaming. If we check out Aptos Explorer, we can have a look at where they're at in terms of for God's sake, man, don't need that many steps. So we can take a look at really where they're at. It's actively staked, like over 80%, about 86, 87%, right? Huge amount of tokens staked out of the total supply. Very good sign. As of right now, in real time, transactions per second is 58. However, the peak in the last 30 days has been 13,000. So at one point they did 13,000 transactions in a second. So again, their theoretical output of 150,000 transactions per second does look very, very possible. Again, if we look at peak transactions per second, this is over the last 15 blocks, but there were points where, there was nearly 1,000 transactions. If we look at, again, the last 30 days, you can see there's been multiple moments where they've done tens of thousands of transactions in a second. So obviously, like the majority of the time, it isn't that, but, it's a very, very good sign. Transaction-wise as well, you see it. You're seeing a lot of transactions on any given day. Some days 5 million in a day. So this is a hell of a busy chain right now. Daily active accounts is in the 700,000 territory. Now, obviously, Aptos is deployed on multiple different dexes now. So people are going to be using the chain for those purposes as well. Whether it's on a pancake swap or something to do a swap. But that does explain why you might get so many transactions going through Aptos, on top of the fact that they have 188 projects being built upon it. Aptos is on every big exchange. It isn't getting some sort of listing bounce. However, usage rate right now has been staggeringly good. Staggeringly good on a daily basis. This screams of a coin that is going to break a previous all-time high. All it needs to do is 100% rise, and it's at a new all-time high. From there, you're then looking at what can it do. The reality is this could easily be something like a $50 coin. Obviously, right now, that is way above its all-time high. Its all-time high is $19, so you're talking 2.5 times its all-time high. But given that they are having about 4 or 5 million transactions per day right now, given that they have 750,000 active addresses using the chain every day, given the fact that they are growing on this project every day with new projects, given the amount of money that they've got behind it that they can use to invest and provide grants for people to come and build upon Aptos, given the reputation of the founding team, they're going to have an exceptional reputation from being the blockchain engineers at Meta. This can hit $50, like it really can. There are 1.1 as a total supply, right? 1.1 billion times 50, we have 55 billion market cap. Is that crazy? I don't think it is at the moment. And realistically, again, the two most hyped chains this year, as of right now, are Aptos and Sui. And I think both can have great success this year. But Aptos, since launch has really stayed in that top 100 as market cap. And I don't see it going anywhere. I only see it actually trying to tackle the top 10. Could it tackle the top 5? Seems unlikely, but anything's possible. First year, we've seen crazier things in crypto. Does anyone think this can hit triple digits? Does anyone look at it and go, could that do a 10x from where it is right now? Could that hit $100? Let me know what you guys think about this. If you are an Aptos user, what do you use? Is there a particular project that you really like that's been built upon Aptos that you think is just not getting the exposure or the coverage it deserves? Let me know in the comments. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now, and if you are not happy with the cryptos you own, get something done about that today. Get onto copymycrypto.com, just have a look at the site, read through it all. On there, you'll see what my members have earned. You can see the successes we have had. You can verify everything on the site because it's all public record. Copymycrypto.com is where I share with my members the cryptos I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, the price I'm going to do it at, so my members can copy along exactly. They'll make the same profits as me, but they don't have any work to do at all. I share everything I'm doing with my members. Like I said, if you are sitting on cryptos you're not confident in right now, it is because they're probably not going to make you any money. So getting something done about that has to be a number one priority for anyone that's investing in crypto right now. So read through the site, verify it all, and if you like what you see, try it out, guys. And if you do, I'll see you there, and if not, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.